delicious. One hell of a bald spot if I ever seen one. Hello all, it is Metal Smile here, back at it again with another review. After 5 months of me being inactive for uploading, pardon me, just graduated university and, just trying to figure things out on my end. But anyway, on to the figure, and I am going to be reviewing the Transformers Legacy United Infernac Universe figures, which include the Rock Lords, and there are 5 more apart from this guy. His name is Geocron, and he's kind of this little, kind of like stone-looking character. And this is actually based on, or inspired by, like that Rock Lords show, like that was in like the late 80s, early 90s or something like that. I never watched it, really, growing up. Never bothered to care about it. But regardless, this little subline of like Infernac, Universe characters is really, really appreciated. Like, I really hope that Hasbro and Takara do so much more with these molds, because they're really unique. And the figure himself is actually pretty darn neat, too. He's got loads of articulation. A little elbow ball joint there, a little shoulder joint there, but limited a bit due to the way it's sculpted right here. So he can kind of have his shoulder dislocated, but that's really for transformation. His head is on a ball joint. That is a nice little evil grin. Got a waist articulation, which is pretty good, but oh yeah, his neck swivels too. Swivels too as well. This swivels too, the waist. Of course, little hip joints, forward and back, knees. And as for getting him into dynamic poses, he isn't really that, I guess, fit for pulling off, like, really complex displays. So, yeah. But even then, like, you can still kind of use this post that's sticking out of his back to prop him up when you're posing him like this, or any pose that requires, like, a balance. And he does come with this weapon right here. It's actually the blade that ends up becoming the top half and the front of his motorcycle, or trike mode, if you will. It's a really nice weapon. It's got a little bit of red right there. Very nice, like, shiny kind of like pearlescent purple or lavender. It's a really nice shade of purple. And yeah, the red also kind of does match with his eyes quite a lot. So I really do appreciate that little detail. Yeah. To transform him, we are going to be setting this off to the side here. And take Geocron right here. Turn his waist 180 degrees. Get it right over that little space right there. And just kind of connect these 2 tabs onto the back of the post, like so. Then I like to turn his head around. It's not in the instructions, but I just like to turn it around. And I flip this panel up, and then fold this front portion of the bike, which is actually the front wheel, and unpeg and dislocate his shoulder joints. And then you want these slots to go into those tabs that are open right there, close to where the knees are. And you want to twist the whole section around, so that way the wheels sit on the ground nicely. And don't... Yeah. It's a really neat little thing. I gotta say, though, I do prefer the coloration of this guy to Boulder Crash, who I will get to in the next video. The red really does stand out. It's kind of like imitates like a headlight of sort. And the pearlescent, like, coloration of, like, the purple or the lavender is, like, sprinkled really evenly throughout. Like, you even see more of it in vehicle mode, too. And, like, you see some in his arms as well. It's just really, like, spread out nicely. And you can also give it a blade function. And speaking of its function, there's a post right here. Why is there a horn outside that beeped? There's a post right here. Just plug this into his hand. Wait. Hey. Oh, he's holding it up. Okay. Cool. So goofy, I love it. So, is Geocron worth picking up? I'd say yes. Definitely get him along with the other Infernac Universe characters before they run out of stock, especially Calcitron and Thundertron in that like Walmart 3-pack exclusive. Because trust me, you're not gonna want to ever miss out on these guys. These guys are such a blast to have on display. So colorful too, so bright, so innovative, and very versatile in like the way you can kind of like utilize their weapons, which I think is a really cool feature that Hasbro and Takara did not need to do, but I hope they make more of these in the future. I really do.